Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So in today's tutorial, I'm going to be showing you guys how to make your perfect crochet braid. Look at that. Does it actually look like a crochet? It looks like a single plait, but it's not a single plait, it's a crochet. So let me take you through the tutorial.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
So this is how I get to unroll my hair to be able to achieve that single braid kind of. It looks as if it's actually a single braid, but it's not a single braid, it's a crochet. So for you to achieve that, you have to cornrow your hair just the way I'm actually cornrowing it right now. So I'm going to let you guys watch how I cornrow it and just take a very close look at how I do it. And if you do it the same way, you're going to achieve the same result. So let's go. So by the time you're done, this is how your cornrow will look like. Perfect. That's the perfect way to do your cornrow these days, for it to look like individual plaits. People will not even notice that you're actually carrying a cornrow. It will look like an individual plait. So what I normally do, if you take note, the very first one that I did, you will see how gentle I try to pull it out because I don't actually want it to hurt the client. So what I do is put the pin and then put the tips of the cornrow into the pin and then drag it out from the other side. And when I'm doing it, you see how I stretch it because I want the base to be very close to the end before I pull it out so it doesn't hurt my client. So that is how you do it. I'm going to do another one now for you to take note of what I'm actually doing so you will understand what I'm talking about, because sometimes when you put the cornrow it just hurts the client. So for you to be sure that it's not actually hurting the client, just take note of what I'm going to do right now. So put the pin, hook it into the crochet, hook the tips into the crochet again and pull it out from the other side. And then before you drag it, just make sure you can see what I'm doing right now. Make sure that the base is very close to the end, so you don't have to pull it too much so it doesn't hurt the client. I don't know if you guys understand what I just said, but if you take a very close look at what I am doing while I'm doing the crochet, you will actually understand where I'm coming from, what I'm trying to do. So I make sure that the base is very, very close. There is no much space, so it doesn't actually hurt the client. And while you are doing this, if you take note again, you will notice that I'm actually putting the crochet on top of those cut line, like the bust cut that I did. So you have to put it there. You don't put it on the braid, just the braid in between the cross the block cut. You put it on the block cut, just on right on top of the block cut, not the little plait in between the block cut. So that is how you achieve that look. So if you want to really achieve that look, that's what you have to do. You can see how nice that looks. By the time I'm done, you won't notice it's actually a crochet. It looks so much like a single plait. So if you want to achieve that single plait look, this is how you do your crochet to achieve the single plait look. By the time I was done, my client was like, "Are you kidding me? This doesn't look like a crochet at all." I said, I told you. So it looks very, very nice, and the extension is, wow, it's beautiful. And I actually used 5 packs of the extension. My plan was to use 4.5, but I end up using 5. And secondly, the extension is not heavy at all. It's very, very light, and this extension can be reused. When you lose it, you can actually use it again. It's very, very nice. So if you want to make a crochet or you want to order this extension, I actually sell it. So if you want the extension, you can DM me, send me a message, or follow me on my Instagram page, Change Your Look UK, all in one word, and you'll be able to like order the crochet extension on Change Your Look UK, all in one word. Or you DM me, send me a message on YouTube, and I'll be able to deliver to you. Just take a close look at this particular one I'm doing right now. You will then understand what I was actually talking about. So when you pull the extension out, you just drag the base into the braid, so it doesn't have to stretch too much. I don't know if you guys understand what I am talking about, but that's how it actually works. But if you take close look at what I am doing, I bet you're going to achieve the same result as mine. The crochet we actually did is a side part crochet. It's really beautiful. The finished work is wow. So guys, if you're stumbling on my channel for the very first time, please don't hesitate to support me by subscribing to my channel. Make sure you give the video a thumbs up if you like it, and please don't hesitate to drop a comment. I want to know your thoughts about this crochet that actually looks like a single plait. Don't hesitate to drop a comment. I want to read your comment. So I actually cornrow the back just the same way I cornrow the front. The reason being is that, so if she wants to pack it upwards, she'll be able to pack it upward, and it will also look as if it's a single plait from behind. That's the reason. And another thing I want to chip in is that if you actually want the all around to look like the single plait, by just the side of her ear, in between that line where there is just one single plait, all you can do is to do it the same way you did the front and the back. Just that first line, you can do it round, so that when you pack it upward, it will actually look like a full single plait cornrow. So this area won't actually show as if is a cornrow if you constantly pack your hair upwards. So that's just a tip for whosoever that actually that you want to make a cornrow and you always pack it upwards. So you don't need to, this first line of the weaving, the one very close to our ear, you don't need to weave it this straight style. You just have to do it the same way you did the front and the back. That first line, you do it the same way, and the other on the other ear of on the other side of our ear, you also do it the same way. So when you pack it upwards, it will evenly look like a single plait. It won't look like a crochet at all. So we actually did this because she don't really want the extension to be too much, but the extension is not heavy anyway. It's very, very light. So that's just a little tip on it if you're doing this crochet and you have intention of always packing it upwards. So that's just a little tips for you guys, and keep watching. So by the time we're done, this is how it looks. The extension is beautiful, super beautiful. It's very, very nice, and it's lightweight. It's really, really beautiful. And I actually have different shade on it. I also have the plain black if you want just a plain black. I have the plain black. I have the color 27, which is brighter than this, a little bit brighter than this. And look at how that looks. It actually looks like a single plait. It doesn't look like a crochet at all. Just look at the ends. Look at the way it looks. It doesn't look like a crochet. It looks like a single plait. So if you want to get that single plait look, this is how you do your crochet to be able to get a single plait look. It will look as if it's a single braid, but it's not. It's a crochet. This really look beautiful, and my client love it. Just look at that extension. So guys, thank you so very much for watching, and if you've not subscribed up to this very moment, please support me by subscribing to my channel. I do a lot of hair tutorials on this channel, so if you really love what I do, please support me by subscribing, and don't hesitate to drop a comment. Give the video a thumbs up if you like it, and I'll see you on my next one. Enjoy the rest of the video.